and welcome to Kelly Loves K-Pop. I'm Kelly, K-pop fan of 15 years and a tarot reader, and I think you'll notice that some things are different this time around. I'm trying something new. I'm trying to incorporate a little bit more of myself into my videos, so I hope you guys enjoy this. Let me know what you think. And today I'm going to do a paid reading from the Ko-fi page of I-DLE's Minnie and Jungkook from BTS and their friendship, and we're going to see what we can glean from that, if they're friends, if they're enemies, whatever. You know, if you're not new to the channel, then you know how this goes. So I'm going to go ahead and show us the top-down view like you're probably more used to, and you know, we'll go back and forth. Hopefully when I have something important to say, you know, maybe you'll see my face again. So, ooh, it's already hot in here. Let's go. Okay. Okay. Well, we're gonna do our past, present, future spread, so let me not take that card yet. As you guys know, I always do a past, present, future spread on any friendship reading I do, and we see kind of what kind of atmosphere they came from, where they're at now, and what we can expect down the line. Okay, let's go ahead. Past, present, future. Let's see. Well, we know that this deck isn't totally upside down, so we just got reverse cards for them. All right. So we have 4 cups in the past. Usually a 4 cups card is like a missed opportunity, and in reverse, it's almost like there was no chance. So it really tells me like they don't really have much of a past history. I don't think they knew each other. I don't think they were like friends in the past. I don't think they were close. I don't think they had any opportunities to be close like that. So that's what I get for that card. The present card, we have the 7 of Wands in reverse. So the 7 of Wands is usually it's about someone kind of protecting like what they built. Again, I just don't think that they're close. Honestly, I don't think they have that close of a friendship. I don't think they have a lot to like protect. I don't think they have much of a closeness with each other at all. So yeah, there's not much reason to protect anything, because I don't think there's much to protect here. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles also in reverse. 2 of Pentacles is generally about balance. It's about managing things. You know, it could be about working together, and in reverse again, we're seeing that that's just not the case. I think we're seeing that they really are not going to have a lot of work together. So I don't think they're gonna have much reason to interact. This is one of those like friendships. I know that they're the same year, but I do think they're kind of living in 2 different worlds. I mean, I feel like they might have mutual friends, but I don't think that they interact, and I don't think they talk, and I honestly don't think they will. Like we've kind of gleaned, like they may be on the same stage with each other at events, but I think that's like the closest they'll ever get to really having a true friendship. It's more just like, I think they see each other around at best. So usually what I do is I do a current energies for each person. We'll go ahead and do Minnie first, and then we'll do Jungkook. The person who asked for this reading asked for a career reading on both people as well. Now, I have already done a career reading for Minnie not that long ago, and I'm gonna go ahead and just link that in the cards. But for Jungkook, for his career, I'm in the middle of doing all of the BTS personality readings right now. So I will tack his career reading into the next reading that I do, which is gonna be his personality reading. So you're gonna get the second half of your reading in his own video. So I'm gonna just do a present energies on each person like I do for everyone. So it'll just be kind of like the current energies that's surrounding them right now. So it's kind of like you get 3 readings in this. So let me go ahead and shuffle my cards. Okay, so this one will be about Minnie. Okay. something on this table. I'm gonna have to put a tablecloth here. Okay, so Minnie. Let me just double check that you guys can see all these cards in the view. Yeah, great, wonderful. Okay, so we start with the Nine of Wands in reverse, which is a very defensive position, and you're starting to feel like things can kind of be stacked against you. So for Minnie, she may be feeling like she's got a lot of creative things on her plate right now, and she may feel like it's starting to be, I can hear the bass from my parents' TV. I hope that's not bleeding into the audio too much. I'm gonna have some music in the background, so hopefully that kind of fades it out. So sorry about that. Hopefully it's a little quieter now. So there's something she's defending. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is almost like she's not having a lot of chance of speaking out, especially about things that kind of like carrying her ideas forward. It feels like she may feel like something is actively like pressing against some of her ideas coming out, or not getting the opportunity to speak on some things. And then the Page of Cups. So it could be a person, it could be a friend that is involved. It could be some kind of collaboration maybe that she's trying to work on. Oh, and then we have our Knight of Wands also. So the Knight of Wands is also about, again, kind of like that Knight of Swords, not just speaking out and having your ideas, but also like your creative passions. And they're both kind of interacting with this Knight of Cups. I forgot what her sign is. She's a Libra with a Cancer moon, so she's like air and water. So I don't know if this is supposed to be Minnie. Kind of does kind of feel like her energy a little bit to me there, but usually I would ask for something a little bit more straight to their sign for that. I wonder if it's something she was supposed to work with two other people, and for some reason they're out. It could be part of why she's feeling overwhelmed and like trying to get a project going, but feeling like kind of people aren't on the same page as her. And then we have the Nine of Swords, like feeling a bit stressed out and trapped. So I do think whatever this collaboration, or if these people aren't necessarily other musicians, but it could be like people that are in charge of like her projects with the company, or again with Minnie, sometimes I feel like she has her cube, you know, obviously her cube label, but I always feel like she's got another company that she's involved with, because I think it came up in her other career reading that it just feels like there's something for another, I don't know if it's her that handles like her Taiwanese, or not Taiwanese, another side that handles like her affairs in Thailand or something like that. It's almost like another company that she deals with, and they may kind of be at odds with what they're allowing her to do. Because yeah, she's got just in dead center, there's the one person, the two knights, the page with the two knights surrounding it, and then the two nines. It just really feels like things are just like coming in against her, and she's just like really stressed out by them. And because they're swords and wands, it really makes me feel like it has to do with work. So she may feel like she's really having to defend some of her ideas and some of her projects, or her creative ideas, you know. Then we have the Ten of Cups, which usually is about family, but it's about longevity. It's about resources that are given to you from, you know, the previous generation. It's like the handing over of those resources and stuff. And then the Six of Pentacles, which again is about to giving and receiving. So it's like she may have to get support elsewhere, you know, either from like personally from really her family, or her musical family, but it's almost like that's where she's getting her support. Could be that she has to privately fund these ideas because maybe the company's not listening to her. So maybe we'll see her coming out with something like a SoundCloud, or a personal brand or something like this, something where it's like her own hands-on thing. because she's getting resistance from the companies around her or the people that would normally help her. She's having to like seek it out. Same with the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is really about leaving something behind, or like feeling like you're losing out on some things to keep others. So it is like an emotional loss. It feels like she's having to give up or what's the word, like compromise her standards or compromise her goals a little bit. The Two of Wands too is about a new idea. It's about like almost pitching new ideas. So she's not, and the Ace of Swords is in reverse though. So that tells me like she's got some ideas that she wants to send out, but like Sword of Wands in reverse almost makes me think she's not allowed to talk about it, or she won't talk about it right away. It's like she almost has to, whatever this Two of Wands is, it's like she has to put that out, like putting out feelers and then not being able to say anything. So I wonder if she's having to do this like away from her company, so they can't really see what she's up to. I don't know. It seems like she's kind of working on something in the dark, but she doesn't want everybody to know. So maybe we'll hear about some kind of personal project that is like a surprise thing in the future. I don't get the feeling it's going to be right away, but maybe. I've been wrong before on timing is my worst. The worst for me is really, really hard. But we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do Jungkook's current energies as well. So hopefully you enjoyed your little kind of, you know, your mini career reading there. But like I said, I do have another larger career reading for her that I will link. So, and I'll go ahead and see what Jungkook's current energies are and see where he's at. Okay, let's go ahead and see Jungkook. Got something on the table here that wants to hold up my cards. This is a very old, like antique table, so it's got a lot of imperfections. I think I can get these up there. Okay. All right. He's got a few tens and a couple pages, but ends of cycles aren't always bad. So we do have the Fool, which is good. Fool means he's setting out on a new idea, a new project. He's going out of his comfort zone. He's going to try something new. A Ten of Swords, though, tells me that it's going to not be what people are expecting. It's kind of like, I don't know the word, if you ever heard the phrase like kill your darlings, like that's what's kind of like coming into my head. Like I think what people would expect him to do, he wants to like kill that image. I think he really wants to reinvent himself, and he's thinking about that right now. Because the Hermit tells me usually it's like you're going off to find yourself kind of in its upright position, and in its shadow aspect or in its reverse position, it's almost like you're kind of not feeling too confident in like who you are. Like he may feel a bit lost right now in his image and his personal goals. He may kind of he may be like at a precipice where he needs to take a new step and kind of like, again, like reinvent himself, because he's feeling just a little lost in the sauce, it's like a snake that needs to like shed its skin. Everything gets really foggy and it's hard to see, and you gotta like wipe that all away. And that's really what I'm feeling for him. Three of Cups, again, is almost like he feels kind of like at a loss. Like this is Three of Cups in its reverse position. So he's feeling kind of at a loss. He may be feeling affected by gossip, or something someone said to him is really like affecting him. The Ace of Cups also in reverse makes me feel like either he recently went through a breakup, or again, someone has disappointed him in a way. Someone close to him, he feels disappointed in something, you know. So I feel like that could also be driving some of these feelings, driving some of that actions, is like he's moving away from maybe some people that he used to be around, and he wants to, you know, find where he should be now, find who he needs to be now. Then we have the Page of Swords and the Page of Pentacles together, and these are really powerful because these are potential. So he has a new avenue, like, to speak out about things. He's trying to find his own kind of voice to speak out about those things, and definitely resources and potential to make more money, even more money. I think he specifically will have a lot of eyes on him if he wants to go out and do something solo. You know, obviously when the older guys start their military enlistments, he's going to have a lot of time to kind of play around with his own music and what he wants to do with it, and I think he's really thinking about that right now. We have the 4 and the 2 of Swords in reverse as well. So the 4 of Swords is like a pause in activity. It's almost like, in reverse, it's almost like forced. So I don't know if soon he's gonna intentionally want to take a break for himself. Could be the whole group does it, I'm not sure, but it's kind of him. And then the 2 of Swords in reverse is almost like, again, there's not a choice in it. So again, maybe it could be the group, maybe it could be the company saying, okay, we're gonna focus on a couple other things, we need y'all to just chill. You know, it could also just be a mention of like, something also tells me like tour plans might also get put off a little while longer due to the state of the world, you know what I mean? So it could be something like that too, but it's just where he would normally have avenues to speak to certain people and he's not gonna have a chance for a little while. And it really kind of makes me feel like maybe with the fans, but either it's just gonna be because of a group hiatus or again, like avenues he would usually get to talk to the fans, like tours may just be still not ready. You know, the world's not in a good place for that to happen right now. And then the 10 of Wands, so this is like carrying like his burden. So I think all of this is heavy on his shoulders. It is stressing him out. But the 10 of Wands burden is like a satisfied burden. It's kind of like, it's the hard part of your job, but it's also what everything kind of, I mean, it was the goal, right? It's like you created all of this and you have to carry it out. So this is stressing him out a little bit, but I think it's like one of those, he knows it's for a good reason, so he's not negatively affected. It's just difficult. It's just a difficult period, but growth, rebirth, change, you know, feeling a bit helpless because of the state of the world. I mean, that would be a normal response, I guess. So overall, I'm not seeing too much anxiety. You know, there are some ending of cycles, there are some things coming to an end, and there are some things that are going to be new. I think we'll see more of Jungkook, focusing on Jungkook soon. So that's what I have for the current energies reading. I hope you guys like this new setup. I'm still kind of playing with lights. I'm still trying to figure out my backdrop and my camera angles and all that good stuff. But I think we're kind of getting settled into this new room and this new table, new setup. Let me know what you guys think. Also, thank you so much to the donator. Again, I will do like a full actual career reading for Jungkook in my next reading. I'm going to go ahead and do a personality and a career reading for him, so it'll be more in depth than this. And I hope everyone is having a really good day. Please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I'll see you guys really soon, okay? Bye.